Hey y'all, so just want to talk about something real quick, I'm gonna unbuckle because I'm in a parked car. So, where to start? Recently, I have been experiencing uterine cramps again. I think I mentioned it in a video with Hannah that sometimes I get cramps when she gets cramps. I think it was our Q&A at the wedding venue where we talked about that for like 1 second. And that's really the first time I've talked about it. I've been really hesitant to talk about it because I didn't really want to acknowledge that it was happening. And I know I made a video like a year or more than a year ago. I think I was in my Emerald Street apartment. So it's definitely almost a year and a half ago I made a video about hysterectomy and just like my thoughts on it and if I was ever going to do it. And I think at that point I didn't really have any issues with cramping, and I thought it was more of just a preventative thing at that point, because I'd heard stories of guys who have problems down the road, and I've started to get to that point now where I am having more and more frequent occurrences of cramping, and it's rather unpleasant because I thought I was done with all that when my period stopped almost 3 years ago now. And it's not just when I'm around her, and it's not just when she has cramps also, but I definitely do notice that they're stronger when she's around, which I'm not sure what that means, but I have noticed it at other times, and like it is really painful. Like I always used to have really bad cramps in my periods, and like it really triggers dysphoria for me to kind of like be like, oh my god, like, it reminds me of all the years that I had a period that I didn't want, and that like I had the life I didn't want. So that's been difficult. Actually right now I'm having cramps, so that's fun. And it's like just always in the same spot that I used to get them during my period, and it's just like, oh my god, it's such a weird, uncomfortable thing. And so last night I was laying in bed and I was trying to look up information about like long-term testosterone and cramping and all that, and it's really, really hard to find information. Most people just get a hysterectomy, which I want to do, but the problem is I can't really afford to do it for probably another year, mostly because I'd have to be out of work for probably 2 months because my job is so physical that I wouldn't want to like rush back into it and like fuck things up. Because I do, obviously my job is very physical. I'm digging, I'm probing, I'm carrying stuff, so there's a lot that goes into it. I can't just like have the surgery and then jump back into a desk job and recover. Like with top surgery, I was out for 8 weeks before I did any work again. So like, I'm pretty sure that's what would happen with this. And it's like really not a good time to do it when I'm like trying to start out my business to like go and not work for 2 months. It's like I really don't, it's not feasible right now. And I don't know if my new health insurance would cover it. I think Hannah and I looked up her health insurance, and they do cover a lot of trans care. And I think for me they cover like 50-50, I think she told me. So, which would be nice, I think. But again, like I wouldn't even be able to do that until after we get married, so like September or October. So then it really would be like January. The best time to do it for me would be winter time because work is slower. So not working, I would be missing not as many jobs as if I was to do it in the middle of the summer, which would be really stupid. But like right now, it feels like I'm at like this point because I've had cramps for like a few days in a row now. I start to get really nervous, like that I'm gonna find blood, like that my period's gonna come back fully. Like that would be really, really traumatizing to experience my period again after all this time, and just have to like go through that fear. And I'm worried about it like getting worse and like starting to affect my job, which would not be good because I can't really be like doubled over in pain from uterine cramps when I'm, passing as cisgender male. So that's kind of like a fear of mine. And it's really just not very comfortable to have cramps, as anyone who has a uterus knows. And I just, triggering, very triggering. So, Anyway, I'm wondering if anyone out there who's watching this that might be a transgender man or transmasculine person who is on hormones, assigned female at birth, has uterus, blah, blah, blah. What do you do? And, just share your experience, because, like, I feel like I cannot find very much information out there about people who have gone through it. So, yeah, I guess I just am looking for some tips or, I don't know, just some, empathy from people who know what I'm experiencing more so than people who are cisgender who have cramps. I mean, yes, you experience the same thing, but it's a little different when you throw the dysphoria in there, so. Yeah, so that's that on that. I wish I could just have it taken out, like, tomorrow. I think that's my frustration, is, like, I know the solution to this, but I can't do it yet. And I want to, because it makes me feel bad. So, and I really haven't had dysphoria struggles in a while. Actually, I've been having some, like, dysphoria, not super dysphoria, but, like, so Hannah and I got these matching pajamas. They're, like, striped. But it's, like, a onesie type thing, and it was almost like, I felt a little bit of a trigger because, like, I didn't have a bulge. Let me find the picture of them, because she sent me the pictures. I'm using my work phone again, obviously. So here we are. I don't really know if you can see. But yeah, those are our matching pajamas. And so I felt a little bit of, like, I don't really want to call it dysphoria, but it was like a cringe of, like, oh, I wish I had a bulge. Like, that would look better to me than just a flat thing. And, like, I've been feeling that way at the gym, too. When I look in the mirror with my shorts, I'm like, I feel lack. And I don't like that, because I haven't really had, like, that type of dysphoria feeling in a while. Like, I haven't worn a packer in almost 2 years, so, like, to have that coming back up again is really strange. And wow, ooh, my uterus is just hurting right now. It must know I'm talking about it. It's like, you're talking shit, let me just ramp it up. So yeah, anyway, I am trying to run some errands right now, bop around Keene, get some things done. Yeah, so again, if anyone out there has experienced uterine cramping after testosterone therapy, let me know. Really would like to know. Anyway, hopefully I'll talk to y'all before the new year, because I want to make a little reflections on 2019 / goals for 2020 video. And Hannah and I have been trying to make a video, but we keep forgetting. So we'll see you a few more times before next Tuesday, I'm sure. But if not, if I really can't get my shit together, I hope everyone has a great holidays, and I'll see you next year. But I'm definitely going to talk to you before next year, so I won't even say it. Hope you all are having a great week, and I'll talk to you next time.